Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Brendan Allen up against Jacob Malkoun at UFC 275 in Singapore this weekend. Brendan, great to see you. This is massive, really interesting card. How cool was it for you to be put on this card, a massive numbered event in Singapore, the first show out in Asia for a long, long time?
Man, I guess when you put it like that, I guess it's pretty cool, man. It's just different being out of the country. I've never been out of the country before, so it's different for me, but it's cool to experience it with my friends that are also fighting too.
Talk to me about the Versace robes.
Hey, so I'll just be honest that there's your mastermind behind it all.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work. So that's the Sanford MMA crew. And you got Manel in there as well.
Yeah, man, my boy Andre wanted to do something crazy, so Tuco come up with the idea, and him and Andre both really liked it. So, yeah, Andre got him for us, and yeah, we found a good spot, I guess.
So you guys have had time to go shopping on Orchard Road or whatever?
Yeah, we went to Orchard Road, but we've been through Turkey, we've been here, and we've kind of been all over here because we've been here for a little while.
Do you feel settled in now? Are you having to stick on US time? Like, are you staying up all night basically?
No, I got adjusted to Singapore time right as fast as I could, just because the time of the fights and stuff like that. I just wanted to be on this schedule, and I'll figure out the rest when I go home.
So talk to me about the fight. How do you like this one? He's on a 2-fight winning streak. Nice challenge for you?
I guess you could say that. I mean, obviously, I'm expecting him to be way better than I think he is, but I guess we'll see on fight night. You know, that's just how it is for me. I'm going to build him up in my head to where he's even better than he really is, and hopefully that'll make me even fight better than I was going to before, you know. So I'm expecting a great Malkoun in my head, but in reality, I don't think he has any tools to beat me other than a lucky punch.
How important is it for you that you're coming off a beautiful submission? Does that make things easier in terms of momentum?
To be honest, man, I don't even look into it. I'm going to go fight. I trained hard. I trained smart. I'm healthy, and I'm ready to go. So I'm just going to go out there and do what I need to do, and hopefully that'll get me the job done, and hopefully it'll get me the job done impressively.
What's the vibe like at Sanford? I speak to Onglar a fair bit, and I spoke to Gilbert Burns recently. There seems to be an awesome atmosphere over there, and you've got absolute killers. What's it like over there?
It's crazy. Every day we've got 60, 70 pro guys, all pros, all high level in the room. We're all bouncing ideas off each other, and we're all pretty close. You know, we have a tight room. All the guys are close with one another. We're all there to help each other if they need it and do whatever we can for each other. Now, obviously, within that group, you have your own, you know, different smaller groups, just based on, you know, mostly weight class, you know, because you grow a little bit closer to the guys you spar with all the time and train with all the time. But, I mean, me personally, I think we have the best room in the world, gym for gym. So I love it there. I'm happy to be there. And, yeah, I'm just happy to be there.
How do you feel about the middleweight division at the moment? Who do you think is the gold standard in this division?
I guess you would still have to say Izzy because he's the champ, you know. He's done some good things. He's obviously he's done some good things, you know. He's the champion, makes a lot of money, has a lot of hype. So yeah, but as far as the division as a whole, I think it's probably the best it's ever been. I think there's a lot of talent, a lot of new talent, a lot of old talent. So I think it's a great mixture of guys, you know, skill wise, and even notability wise. I mean, there's a lot of middleweights that people know who they are versus, you know, you look at a lot of 35ers and 45ers lower in the rankings. They don't really, you know, a lot of people don't really know who they are. For whatever the case may be, I don't know. But I feel we're in a great spot right now, 85. I feel it's a very stacked division, a very hard division to succeed in.
How important are rankings to you? How far off are you from that top 15 spot?
I don't know, man. Every time I get close, I lose my opportunity to actually fight the ranked guy. I've had 3 times, and 3 times the guys have pulled out on me. Then I got another guy, and 2 of those I've lost. You know, there's weak notices. So at this point, I don't even put anything on it. I don't know how close I am. If I can get a good opponent next, hopefully it'll just put me right into the top 10. And, you know, I've put my time in. I have the skills. I have the experience. So now it's just putting it in the cage and, making everyone else believe it as well.
You're only 26 years old. If you look at the guy in the main event, he's 42. I know we're talking about a different weight class, but is that crazy to you? Is that an inspiration that you could have years and years left in this sport and that you could still be hitting your peak in a few years' time?
Yeah, I feel like I'm coming in on my prime. I feel like it anyway, but obviously we never know when that's going to be. But for me personally, I don't plan to fight that long. The absolute latest I'll stay in this sport is 35. After that, I'm out. I want to just be with my family and see my kids grow up. I don't want to miss things. I just want to be with them. Plus, I already have a lot of years in. I have a lot of miles on my body. So I don't even know if my body will last that long. So 35 for me is good. I think after that, I can walk away and be just fine with whatever it is I've done to that point.
You spoke about, fighting ranked guys before you fought Sean Strickland. Is he going to lose to Alex Pereira? Is Alex Pereira the real deal in your eyes?
I don't think Strickland's going to lose, to be honest. I think he's better than Pereira. I don't think I don't know. I just don't see the hype behind Pereira. I haven't seen anything yet for me personally that's like, oh yeah, he is that good or that great or whatever. That's just me. I'm very critical though. So I'll be honest, I'm super critical of people. I'm super critical of myself. So yeah, I don't see Pereira beating him, but obviously, like I say all the time, for my fights, anything can happen. One punch can change the whole, dynamic of the fight.
So you being a super critic, who's the most inspirational, most impressive person in the UFC as far as you're concerned?
I'm a big Volkanovski fan, to be honest. I'm impressed with what he's done, who he's fought. Huh?
Girl dad.
Yeah, and he's a girl dad.
And is there a golden age? I know you're fighting an Aussie, so is there a golden age for the Anzac fight? As we mentioned Izzy before, but there seem to be so many on this card, but so many like Volk. Seems to be the guys down there are living a special time. Do you see it that way?
I don't even know. I don't know how to answer that one. I know I'm gonna beat my opponent. That's about all I know. So that Aussie's not gonna win. And like Matthews is Aussie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Matthews isn't gonna win either. So they're gonna lose those two.
And is there anybody in this division who you either really don't like or like they're a legend, you respect them, that they are on your hit list at some point in the future?
Man, to be honest, I don't really have hate for anyone, to be honest. I mean, obviously, there's so many people that I want to fight. I want to fight anyone that has like hype, anyone that has some type of hype, I want it. So I want to fight them. Anyone who they say is good, I want to fight. So, but no one in particular, right now I want to get through this one and then hopefully I can get the loser of Hermanson and Till. I don't know why I want to fight Till for some reason, but I don't know.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, man. He's got a lot of stardom for I don't know why. They still hype him like crazy, and he's 1-4, 1-5 at middleweight, or 1-3, something like that, something crazy. So it's like I have more fights, and I think I've got more wins in the UFC than he does. I don't know. I think someone told me that, so I'm not 100% on that fact, but or that opinion. By the way, I don't think he's as good as everyone says he is, and I think I could easily beat him. So, I like to have those fans, those people that follow him.
That'll be a fun one. And what do you think about Rockhold versus Costa? Like, does that intrigue you as a fight in your division? Because we haven't seen Rockhold for a long time, and Costa, I feel like, is always making headlines for one reason or another.
Oh, see, now we can go back to your question. See, that's a name. I'll take Rockhold. I want to fight him. I don't know why. I used to think he was super like stand-up guy. I used to think he was a great fighter. And then you got to watch more of him, and he's just super arrogant, like it's just beyond. He's like that outside of media and stuff. So it's just like I don't like that type of person. I don't like how he carries himself. I don't respect it. I think he's a good athlete. I think he's got good abilities, but I think I'm better. I think he's way past his time, and he talks too much for not fighting in however long he's fought. So yeah, I'd like to fight him. But as far as them two, I don't really care for either one of them, to be honest. And I think if the old Costa comes, I think he'll knock out. I think he'll knock out Luke. But I don't know. I don't remember a time we've seen Paulo Costa's ground. So I mean, that could be another interesting dynamic that I'd like to see as well.
Awesome. Well, the last one from me then. How do you see yourself as stronger than Malkoun? How do you see yourself winning this? Does it matter? Is the result everything here, or do you see yourself putting on a bit of a show for the Singapore fans?
Obviously, I just want to win. I come in to finish every single fight. I don't come in to go to a decision. I'm not one to just lay back and just, kind of play points. So I'm coming to finish 100%. Hopefully, I can get a one impressively. Hopefully, one that everyone enjoys. And hopefully it's quick, but if not, I'm ready for whatever. But I hope I see a TKO coming.
Brendan, you're the man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good luck. For future interviews, do I reach out? You're a dominance guy, right? Do I need to reach out to them for interviews, or can I reach out to you? How does that work?
Either one, man. You can reach out to them or to me, whatever one's easier for you.
Do you see Instagram messages?
Yeah, I see those. I don't see
awesome.
Facebook, though.
Okay, awesome. All right, man. Thanks. I appreciate the time. Have a good one.